The number 2 overall pick is the San Francisco 49ers. And they've been linked to Nick Bosa. If he's there, they want Nick Bosa. They need edge defenders. They just traded for Dee Ford, who was franchised by the Kansas City Chiefs. Do we think that the Dee Ford signing has any impact on, a Nick Bosa draft pick, essentially, if he's there?
I think it only could have an impact in terms of they could be sitting at number 2 and be more receptive to trade offers or trading back.
Right.
If someone's really coming up, say Cardinals drafted Nick Bosa. There you got Josh Allen sitting there at number 2. You like Josh Allen, but I already have an edge defender now. Maybe I kick back, draft another edge defender, but I get another pick out of it, draft another starter for my team. So that's the only thing I can really see it, because you had such a glaring need at edge. No talent there whatsoever. Cassius Marsh led them with like 39 pressures a season ago as a full-time starter, which is fairly dreadful. They needed someone there. Dee Ford is that guy. Would love some insurance with how Dee Ford's career has gone so far, but yeah, I do think that's the only way it impacts them. Nick Bosa, if he's there, still the pick.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Jets in a minute too, because it's just going to be really tempting if Kyler goes 1 and there's these 2 blue chip defensive players on the board, Nick Bosa and Quinnen Williams. Do the 49ers and the Jets have, I don't know, do they have strong enough convictions in their ability to draft later to trade down, leave those guys on the board who will be coveted by teams, later in the top 10? Do they feel good enough about trading down and building the roster? Because I think both teams could really benefit from it, especially the Niners with corners.
I just question. So I think we've gone to this assumption that Kyler Murray's number 1 overall pick to the Cardinals, which crazy to think that we got in here after a month ago. People were wondering if he was even going to play.
We'll see what happens
if he does declare. I know, but
we'll see how he interacts with his teammates at Pro Day first.
But I guess under that assumption that the Cardinals have number 1 pick and draft Kyler Murray, who's trading up, though, is the other thing that I get. Usually get that trade value when someone wants a quarterback and is trading, making a leap for it. Is it the Broncos now? But they traded for Flacco. Obviously, John Elway, that's not going to stop them from. But who's going to trade up and for whom? Dwayne Haskins? Is someone really getting that excited about him to go up to 2 to 3 to 4? Is someone going to?
I think
that's the thing. Is I would love to trade down, but you only really get that value when someone's going up for a QB.
I think Bosa and Quinnen are strong enough prospects that teams are going to want to trade up. If you think about the Bucs, who have been looking for
I know someone will
forever.
Want to. It's more you get the real big pack, the real sweetheart packages when it's QB.
When it's QBs, I agree. And so here's who might. Do the Broncos, despite getting Flacco, are they in love with Dwayne Haskins to the point that they have to get to 2 to leapfrog the Giants? Because the Giants are the next QB-needy team at 6. So somebody has to leapfrog the Giants to go get a Haskins, say, if Kyler's off the board.
Broncos, Bengals, Dolphins, Redskins, that range. One of those teams love Haskins. Those are the teams that will be up there to get him. But it's, again, do they really love Haskins? A lot of teams seem to be lower. Jaguars got their QB now. They're just the market doesn't seem to be as hot for him,
or as hot as it was last year. For QBs.
But I would gladly, if I'm the 49ers, that roster it has too many holes to say Nick Bosa is going to turn us around, Nick Bosa and Dee Ford. While I do love that combination, that would be a great pass rushing duo. I'm going to trust myself as a GM that if I get 3 picks back for that, I'll hit on those 3 as well.
Right, especially if you're just trying to load up on corners, you at least have an edge defender. You can grab another one maybe to pair with Dee Ford with those picks. I think trade down is still the best option for the 49ers. If they do end up taking Nick Bosa at number 2, it's not the worst thing in the world. You pair him with Dee Ford. You get Solomon Thomas on the inside with DeForest Buckner. That's
you got an interesting little third down package with all those guys being able to deploy them. That would be at number 2. I think it's a no-brainer. Nick Bosa's there. It's him.
And now Quan Alexander they add too.
Yep.
Can they cut down on those missed tackles? Because he's definitely got the speed for
healthy
that system.
Missed tackles. Yeah, he does have the speed for that system. Goes him. Pairs him with Warner there for an athletic linebacker duo, the type, a modern NFL linebacking core. Paid a lot for it, but they have been bad at linebacker without Reuben Foster there. So that's what happens, yeah.